Yeah, bro, listen, there's like Qatarians, ain't it? And what happens, yeah, they say, oh, because like, like the attacks in Rafah, and you know what it is, guys? Um, a lot of this shit has got to do with like providing, working, because back in the day, like in the 1940s, early 1920s, um, like the petition in Israel. See, they actually abandoned, women and children, and took them to these countries. And some of them, yeah, it's got to do a lot of do with history. They went into Palestine. All the border crossings, it's all controlled as security. Terrorists come out to like Khan Yunis into the border crossings, and they got all equipped because they're terrorist camps. It's not terrorist camps, is it? It's army camps. Like the media and the politicians, the westernized politicians, say the terrorist camps, but what I think, yeah, it's with vengeance because like obviously they've lost people in wars. You get these drone killings, all that. So they had people what's giving them like explosive weapons, and that day just came true. The greatest religion on earth. What is the greatest religion on earth? So basically, it's really simple. They took a land and they took women and children, and what they done, they put them into them other countries. They were just not in Palestine. The partition, they moved them out to other European countries. You get it? Hold on, hold on. It's going to tell. The greatest religion on earth. It's actually like beginning to the ending, ain't it? That's the biggest religion. Then you got special cops who ain't cops anymore. You know what I mean? They even pretend. You know what I mean? Being streetwise and that, trying to like build envy and greed. That's what they're doing, like. But it's like a bitch, ain't it? When you grab onto a big fucking house. I have bigger fishes to fry, man. You get it? Just small for me. I have bigger ones. You know what happened actually in the morning? It's only 9 o'clock. The bin man. He refused to take the bin. He put a label on it, a yellow one. No, saying it's overfilled. It wasn't overfilled. He got told, yeah, not to take the bin. I'm going, you're gonna take the bin because it's not free. I'm paying council tax, mate. Council tax services. It's not free, mate. But in the end, eventually did take it. But literally, that happened about half an hour ago. It's mad, man. Mossad. that assassinated, yeah, a commander in the Middle East, yeah, and they used. I don't really actually think America, which know much about the past, what happened in them countries. See, they always forget about the cause, and I don't think totally at this age, yeah, they ain't got a clue. I'll be honest with you, and where other countries like Russia, Ukraine, some other European countries know what's happened. 80 tons of explosives just just to kill this leader in Middle East. Can you believe that? 80 tons. And I'm thinking, fucking think about all the surrounding areas and destruction it done just to kill that one leader. And how did they catch him? They saw satellite images, the detection of mobile phones from the satellite. And now, Al Jazeera in Doha, the correspondent, they're saying real life story, what people do not tell you about, coverage of the time, books of the technology, TV, video players, advertisement, it all goes down. There was like mostly, yeah, civilians, and there's no terrorist or, any things like that. They just literally they got the wrong intelligence and information from the Mossad, and they admitted to it as well. They hit the wrong target. You know, you should be hitting the targets in Darliston, man. You know what these are doing to this country? Start from the town. Now them trying to explore into the cities because of me, which they can go ahead. It's like us in the footage, the Cubats in Israel, and they got involved with the Red Cross. And as they get involved, yeah, the information and like re-releasing and having a prison exchange. And some of them, yeah, they've been in jail for over 20 years and been released just over that deal in Cubats. And Mossad, they never said nothing about these prisoners before. And special cop in the town, I don't know what's happened to him. He's unknown, like, I never heard of him. Rats and mouses. You see him, then the one off, then you don't see him again. Man, I really enjoyed this dinner. I need some more. Let's get some more, guys. Hold on. These boy people, to start being really clever and they try building like envy in the town. So you know what they do? I'm off like my country fellow countrymen, like always like other people. You know what they do? They give them loans and that, and they try giving them the treat and keeping me at the back, like. And I'm thinking, come on, you're white. You know what I mean? That would never happen. You know what I mean? And they're not actually like all there, like, you know what I mean? If you look at them and that, they've got Nike boots on and like, flares and fucking tight fucking Nike trainers and that on. And like, I'm thinking, yeah, okay. You know what I mean? They're smoking weed and they think they're all fucking all that. And I'm thinking, the clumping cartons don't even talk to you. You know what I mean? They're having all that, like, you know what I mean? They've got no, like, you know, they have no decency in life. You get it? They can't respect people's, yeah, you know, manuals and that. And that's what they are. But what can you say to that? Yeah, let's get this dinner. You get it, guys? Like I said before, you know, jealousy. It's all just grown up on them. It's when I do things, yeah. It's for the cause. You get it? These don't really have a good reason or why. You know what I mean? Them just looking at other people, the riches, and not understanding. It's actually we live in a society, yeah, where like hands have been exchanged, business ain't it? And they're just falling back on that, being angry and that. And should be diffused because they don't actually like deserve all this credit, from the council. The income they receive and that they don't actually totally deserve nothing like from them. You know, this is hot. Ikos custom ne halabo shur humbor. Oh, tayo mata malaka. Ama kota. Nakray. Bata ko. Dako bakal ko halaf is bye.